My name is Judy Pittman, and I own a company called Utica Plus Acquisitions Incorporated, where I buy and sell oil and gas minerals in all the major shale plays in the United States.
All the major shale plays in the United States. Are you located in one of the shale plays? I heard the word Utica in there, so I assume that's probably where you're at.
No, I'm actually located in Mississippi, in Tupelo, Mississippi, but I lived in Ohio for a couple of years working in the Utica and the Marcellus area. And I just decided when I moved back home that I would name my company Utica Plus Acquisitions.
Talk to me a little bit about that business, the acquisition. We don't hear much about it. Talk to me about who the customers are and just your business overall.
Okay. For several years prior to me starting my own business, I worked for my brother's company where he bought and sold minerals, oil and gas minerals, and royalties. There's a lot of landowners out there, or mineral owners, who own the minerals underneath their land, their surface, and they want to divest themselves of portions of their minerals and cash out now, to where they get, if the area becomes hot with the energy operators coming in and drilling wells, and that area becomes really an expensive area to where the minerals get more expensive than the people. My customers want to sell a portion of their minerals now, get their cash, and then they want to hold on to the remainder for future investment, or just to have in case it goes up. But like in the case of Reeves County, Texas, that's the Delaware Basin Shale right now. I do a lot of talking with mineral owners there. Most of those people live in the what you might call the oil rush that they had back in the 1800s. They've owned minerals in this particular county for years and years. Their family has owned it for years and years, and they've never gotten a penny out of it. It's never been worth anything, because most of the surface is just sand and barren. But now that they've found this really good oil production area, these people's minerals are going up. They're selling them for up to $12,000 per net royalty acre. So it's a life-changing situation. So what I do is people contact me and tell me they have minerals to sell. I contact buyers and give them the information. It's just it just kind of makes a circle. I buy and sell. I'm a broker per se, but I don't really call myself a broker because I don't tack on a lot of extra commissions. I try to be as direct with the owner and the seller as I possibly can be, and I don't shop their minerals out openly to where it cheapens their interest.
Talk to me about some of the changes that have happened over the past, say, decade with mineral rights and mineral ownership. Things that I've noticed, a lot of mineral rights used to be sold with land. I'm seeing less and less of that. Maybe that's always been the case, but are you seeing any sort of trends that have been going on in the mineral rights ownership or leases?
Yes, I have. Now, in the areas that have always been oil productive or gas producers, most of the people know when they buy a piece of property that they own their mineral rights underneath the surface. However, in the area that I live in North Mississippi, it hasn't been that prevalent, so most people aren't even aware of whether they own their minerals underneath their homestead. But I do see that since the Tuscaloosa Marine has started getting popular in the central and southern part of the state, more people are trying to decide whether they're going and having their titles ran at the courthouses and paying bonders to see if they have their mineral rights. I talked to a real estate lady that owns a real estate company the other day, and she said that they are starting to have a area in their company that checks on the mineral rights. because she was asking me some advice about that. And also, when I run title in these different shale plays, most of the time nowadays, when a person sells their surface or sells their land, they will reserve their minerals. And they reserve their minerals for maybe not themselves, but for their children and their grandchildren. So you're seeing a lot more severed minerals from the land, from the surface.
How about some of those prices? Oh, go ahead.
It's just more valuable now than it was. Well, the prices have gone up dramatically, too.
Yeah, talk to me a little bit about that. And if you want to, you certainly sprinkle in a few shale plays. You mentioned you kind of do a lot of the different shale plays. You work in different shale plays. You mentioned the Delaware earlier, but sprinkle around a little bit of some of those price differences if you know them off the top of your head.
Okay, yeah. Okay, back in like 2008 through 2012, the Haynesville Shale, which is located in the Shreveport, Louisiana area, it became really, really hot. People had minerals for years and years, and it wasn't worth all that much. They might get $50 or $60 held for these held by production wells for years. And then the oil was, the horizontal drilling began, and the shale, the new way that they fracture the shale caused it to be an easier way to get the oil to produce from that area. And people went from just practically making ends meet to millionaires overnight.